Deep in the Karakum desert of Turkmenistan lies one of the strangest places on Earth. A massive crater filled with fire. Locals call it the Gate of Hell. The Darvaza Gas Crater has been burning continuously for more than 50 years, lighting up the desert night with a glowing orange flame that can be seen from miles away. The crater measures roughly 200 feet across and about 65 feet deep. At first glance, many people assume it must be volcanic, but the truth is far more unusual. This burning pit was created by a Soviet engineering accident. In 1971, geologists from the Soviet Union arrived in the desert, searching for oil and natural gas. They set up a drilling rig on what appeared to be solid ground, but beneath the surface was a huge underground cavern filled with natural gas. When the heavy drilling equipment was placed on the site, the ground suddenly collapsed. The rig fell into the earth, creating a giant sinkhole. And worse, large amounts of methane gas began leaking into the air. Methane is highly flammable and extremely dangerous in large concentrations. The scientists feared the gas could spread across the desert and harm nearby communities or wildlife. So, they made a bold decision. They decided to set the gas on fire. Their calculations suggested the fire would burn off the methane in just a few weeks. Once the fuel was gone, the flames would disappear. At least, that was the plan. But the scientists had badly underestimated the size of the underground gas reserves. Instead of burning out in a few weeks, the fire kept going. And going, and going. More than half a century later, the crater is still burning, constantly fueled by natural gas escaping from deep underground deposits. The heat rising from the crater is intense. Temperatures near the bottom are so high that many electronic devices stop working. Despite its dangerous appearance, the site eventually became one of the most unusual tourist attractions in Central Asia. Travelers now journey across the remote desert just to witness the glowing crater in the darkness. But scientists have also used the crater for research. In 2013, explorer George Kourounis became the first person to descend into the burning pit. Wearing a specialized heat-reflective suit and lowered by fire-resistant ropes, he reached the bottom to collect soil samples. What he discovered, even in this extreme environment, life existed. Microorganisms known as Extremophile bacteria were surviving in the methane-rich soil and high temperatures. These discoveries suggest that life may be able to survive in conditions once thought impossible, possibly even on other planets. Today, the future of the crater remains uncertain. The government of Turkmenistan has discussed plans to extinguish the fire. Former President Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov raised concerns that the crater is wasting valuable natural gas resources. But putting out the fire may not be simple. Some experts warn that sealing the crater could cause gas pressure to build underground, and that could create an even larger hazard. The flames continue to burn in the middle of the desert, a glowing reminder of a drilling accident that turned into one of the most mysterious landmarks on Earth.